All for rainbow.
All for rainbow.
All for rainbow.
All for rainbow. All for rainbow.
Welcome everyone to All for Rainbow podcast. This will be our last podcast this year and a very special edition, holiday edition. So I am here with Michaela, who is also part of All for Rainbow podcast. Hi.
Hi,
How are you today?
I'm good. And you?
Yeah, I'm pretty okay. It's still early for me, but I'm feeling good. Yeah, so we decided to do this special edition and talk about the beginnings, how it all started with the podcast, and in between. We will listen to some poems and poetry that some listeners or maybe new listeners now have contributed. We also asked you on Instagram to ask us anything you want, so we will be answering those questions we got as well. Maybe we can start with the podcast and how it all started with the idea.
Yeah, you can do that.
Would you like to start something?
I can try. This podcast idea, I had this for like long time, and I was last year and the year before I was volunteer at Društvo Dich in Ljubljana. I wanted to do something connecting to media and social media, and I don't know, I like making videos and stuff, and I always wanted to start something like podcast. I wanted to do something that would connect the community in Slovenia and bring the LGBT IQA plus topics closer to the people, and also to give voice to the members of the community, and yeah, so that we would be heard.
I remember that we started also talking about it last year, and I really liked the idea, but I was a bit scared of moderating, and at the start I had in mind, okay, maybe we will get also some other people to join, and they will moderate, and I could do like behind the scene work and help with editing or something else.
Yeah, I thought also that we would get more people, and also because I don't speak Slovene, so yeah.
And yesterday also when we were talking a little bit about it, you also mentioned, and I already forgot about it, that we were talking about a different name for the podcast, Tortoise, right?
Yeah, something with turtles or turtles.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know how this came to be, but it was really funny.
It was supposed to be funny, so. But
Yeah.
in the end, I think it was a good idea to connect it with all for Rainbow project.
Yeah, I agree. And there was already a platform we could use.
Yes.
Yeah. After that, I remember, because it was really nice how we were brainstorming ideas on the train on the way to a training course in Latvia.
Yes.
And it was really cool and funny moment.
It was about jingle, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
we recorded all these sounds. It was also nice.
yeah, we had so many ideas, like we should record the sounds of the water and other stuff, and
Yeah, steps
clapping,
and clapping. Yeah, eating apple.
and in the end we just we record this many people saying over a rainbow.
And it's actually, I really like the jingle.
I wanted to ask you, how does it feel to be moderator? You are still a little bit scared, or
I would say I'm not so scared as I was for in when I was recording the first episode, because I didn't know what to expect, and if how my voice will be heard, and if I could manage also join in the discussion and questions I was asking. But I think with time and with more episodes we recorded, this stress and anxiety kinda got away a bit. But yeah, it's still there, but yeah, it's okay for me because I have like some structure and yeah, I can follow this. But I'm still like getting used to also talk by myself a bit on some topics, and not just be in the role of asking others questions. Yeah. But it's getting more and more fun, and I really enjoy it, and I get a lot of ideas for the next episodes. But it's getting more and more fun, and I really enjoy it, and I get a lot of ideas for the next episodes.
yeah, me too. And I have so many ideas, and then yeah, I need you to moderate and take the initiative. And yeah, it's been really fun, and I like creating the content and the editing and doing all the work behind the podcast. Yeah, I really like this. I do also maybe enjoy moderating, but it's not so easy for me because I got into some health issues with my speech. But I don't know. I was scared at the beginning, but I cannot change it, so I just going with the flow now.
Yeah,
But I'm very happy that I have you on the boards, and I think we are a great team.
Yeah, I agree.
I like working with you.
Yeah, me too. And I wanted to ask you about editing. How is it for you when you have to, I don't know, edit English version and Slovene version?
Well, English version is a little bit easier
Mhm.
for me, but I can understand Slovene quite good, although I'm not speaking it. Because I'm from Slovakia and the language is really similar, and I got to use to it when I was living in Slovenia. But it's not so big difference. It's fine.
So now we are starting with you and your contributions. The first one to be heard will be Medeja and her poem. So enjoy, sit back and relax and listen.
Her eyes are so beautiful, yet they hide behind fear. Fear of losing her safety net, fear of what this might mean. Her smile is not really a smile, more like a smirk, where she tries to say she's okay, but she's not. Her voice is beautiful, yet it cracks every time she talks about her dad. Her heart beats loud, yet it's damaged, and longs for freedom and understanding. Her attitude is put together, yet cold and distant. She hides behind a wall, scared to look beyond. Her mind is open, yet blinded by society, scared of what she might be called if it comes out. Her, you, so beautiful.
We are back in the ether and hope you enjoyed the poem. And I think it's time to answer one of your questions on Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what does the future for the podcast hold?
Yeah. I think we have so many ideas. So All for Rainbow podcast will still live long.
I hope
in
so.
2021. Yeah. And we already have the next episode recorded. Tune in January as well.
Do you want to say something about the next episodes?
Yeah, I was really thinking about it, and I wanted to do an episode related to sport and inclusion of LGBTIAQ plus community. So I won't reveal who the guest was, but stay tuned if you are enjoying sport or are doing it just as recreation. It's going to be fun. Yeah. So we have all this big list of ideas we want to talk about on the All for Rainbow podcast, and if you, the audience, have any suggestions what you want to hear next in 2021, you can freely write us, and we will take your ideas into consideration. Or also, what is more you can do, you can join us and be part of All for Rainbow podcast, be the moderator or help with the graphics. Everyone is welcome. Okay, what about you and the future for the podcast? Do you have anything to add or?
I think you said everything.
Okay.
I don't know. Like, we will still be there for you. We like to creating this content and doing the podcast, so we are not going anywhere. And I hope that we will stay in the air for the whole next year.
Yeah, and I really hope we could do more episodes live and not through apps on
Ah,
internet because we have our own microphones and we need to use them, and I really enjoy more live experience.
you mean in person?
Yeah,
Yeah, because of the COVID
yeah.
situation. But maybe we can do even something live, like some live stream in
Like
it.
have an episode on Instagram Live, for example.
Yeah,
Mhm.
something like that.
So they could see us.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's the next level.
Yeah.
You can write us if you want to see us live or
Yeah.
and we
Okay. It's time. We are moving on to the section again of your contributions, and the next one will be.
the next one is a song that I recorded, I think 6 years ago or something like that. Doesn't matter. And it's a cover of Tross Ivan, Fault in Our Stars. And I want to dedicate it to everyone who is struggling with something, with anything in their lives, and you are not alone, and just don't give up.
The way of a simple human emotion makes me down. The pain is determined and demanding to ache, but I'm okay. I don't wanna let this go. I don't wanna lose control. I just wanna see the stars with you. And I don't wanna say goodbye. Someone tell me why. I just wanna see the stars with you. Lost a part of your existence in the war against yourself. All the lights, they light up in lights of sadness, telling you it's time to go. And I don't wanna let this go. I don't wanna lose control. I just wanna see the stars with you. I don't wanna say goodbye. Someone tell me why. I just wanna see the stars with you. Don't give it up just yet. Stay ground for one more minute. Don't give it up just yet. Stay ground. Don't give it up just yet. Stay ground for one more minute. Don't give it up just yet. Stay ground. I don't wanna let this go. I don't wanna lose control. I just wanna see the stars with you. I don't wanna say goodbye. Someone tell me why. I just wanna see the stars with you. I don't wanna let this go. I don't wanna lose control. I just wanna see the stars with you.
We are back. Do you have like another question for us from the people on Instagram?
Yeah, there was another one. What are your plans for the New Year or New Year's Eve? And how do you celebrate?
Do you want to go first?
Okay. I'm not going to any party. You are
Yeah.
still, but I will be with my girlfriend and be plan to have a like cozy evening and watching some cartoons, etc. and drinking this champagne for kids.
Nice.
Um, for the New Year's Day, I think we are going hiking somewhere.
Oh, ooh, I like this.
Yeah, and that's it
Hmm.
for me. What about you?
Well, I was usually celebrating with a group of friends, and we were eating a lot of vegan meals and
Yeah.
playing board games. Um, and also drinking champagne, but the one with alcohol in it. um, and yeah, usually next time we would wake up and be so sleepy that we would just watch a movie. And for this year, I didn't know how my New Year's will look like until 1 or 2 weeks ago, and I was talking actually with Medeja, and we are going to celebrate it together, and uh, each one of us will bring some board games, and yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
And yeah, I enjoy New Year and
Yeah.
these things. Do you maybe write like New Year resolutions?
Actually, no. But I had like a tradition for
Mm-hmm.
the New Year's Eve, and when you count down, like until the new year comes, that the first song that I will hear in the new year was actually the song from U2, New Year's Day,
Oh,
you know. But I think I didn't do it. No, I didn't do it last year.
yeah, I only had 1 year some New Year's resolutions because I saw a lot of challenges in January and February. They were doing like planks and push-ups challenges for 1 month, and I thought that I could do this and dedicate myself every day to do like 5 push-ups.
Yeah, you
But
should
I,
do.
yeah, I didn't last long. Okay. So I think this will be our 10th episode, if I'm correct.
Night.
Ninth.
Yes.
Um, okay. So do you maybe have like your favorite episode? Which did you enjoy the most so far?
I think for me personally was the last one very important. The episode about non-binary identities,
Mm.
and also the one with Nea, when we were talking about people who are chronically ill or with disability,
Mhm.
and who are also a part of the queer community.
Yeah, I also like that one.
I think this was a important topic
Mm,
to address.
and for me, when I look back, it's also really interesting because I recorded all these episodes on different platforms, some in person and others on Skype or Jitsi and Zoom. We tried a lot of
Yeah,
platforms in
yeah.
this year.
And one we recorded in person in a basement.
Yeah, or official podcast studio.
Yeah.
I also recorded one with um, House of Vulva in the bar in the outside of the bar.
Oh,
This
yeah.
was also interesting, but maybe difficult to edit after because of all the background
Oh, yeah.
music.
And I'm not a professional, so I did my best. But yeah.
Yeah, I think all end up really good. So, we are back on the section where you contributed your poems and songs. Our next poet, performer, and visual artist is Tom Weber. He recorded himself. I hope you will enjoy. I really like his poems. And also, not so long ago, I think 1 or 2 months ago, he started with two other artists. So this online platform for LGBTIAQ plus authors from poetry to literature and visual art, and you can find a lot of artists and their work on this platform called Stigma. And yeah, enjoy.
Vagino si uvilo pesem čebeljih pikov, medenico v prastaro ljubje. V osrčju sramne kosti ti je pognalo perje, i htela si dolgo in glasno, ko te prebudil snop svetlobe, saj si vedela, da to ne pomeni upanja, ne novega rojstva, le belo, neslišno hotenje. Zunaj je tiho, ko se najine okroglosti dotikate. V meni je toplo, ko drsiš po mojih ramenih do izvira. V nama prasketa, ko se kresnice ljubijo prek neba. Z rožami v laseh sem se pognal v gozd. V poročni obleki sem plesal med brezami in hrasti. Neznancu sem pustil, da me oplazi s pogledom, da me sleče vsega naučenega. Upila sva med borovnicami, ko se je zima naslonila na najina ramena. Lačni školjki sva in školjke ne poznal strahu pred zavrnitvijo. Poliješ me z vinom, okopaš me v ječmenovi travi, razprav se mi, da te lahko zopet vidim. Iz ust ti izrujem biser in ga skrijem v meseni vakuum. Tvoje meso je voljno, ko utripaš, ko sopeš, ko sejem vate svoje spomine in domotožja. Prosim, ostani, takšen kot si v tem momentu. Gneteva se, previdno, kot gneteš testo za nekoga, ki ga imaš rad. Mladost. Linije na naših obrazih govorijo druge zgodbe. Naši spomini imajo drugačno konzistenco in točko vrelišča, pri kateri se pretopijo v slike z medenim okvirjem. Druge so tudi razglednice, ki jih pošiljamo iz različnih krajev. Na moji je znameniti berlinski Fernsehturm in nekaj nejasnega hotenja med vrsticami. Morda po zaobljeni polnosti, ki prebije samoto, morda po tvojih rokah, ki zdaj rinejo Bog ve kam. Morda nisem bil do konca iskren s sabo in si želim, da bi se me dotaknilo več teles, me pribilo na tla več pesti, seglo vame več kratkih noči. Morda sem nabral premalo obstoječega, prozornih kamnov iz vseh celin in obrazov za v žepe, za hude čase, nasmehal za noči, ko se mi telo utaplja v lastni senci. Morda nisem preplesal dovolj lepljivih plesišč, pofukal dovolj neumnih tipčkov, zaspal v jarkih sreče in se zbudil brez denarnice. Ali je preveč, če rečem, da pogrešam napake, drobne, ukrivljene zmote in z njimi mladost, z blatnimi škornji in sladkorno peno v roki? Morda ne bom zapustil veliko in se kak dan bojim, da bo moje telo izžeto od neizživetosti. Tudi praznina je odločitev in je ločitev od časa in telesa. Morda lomi mejo med tabo in mano, morda je črta, drobna, nepomembna praska, ki se šije prst s prstjo, obzorje v mleko, čez ustnice v obstoj. Molitev. Nikoli do konca spoznati, zakaj prav ti, to telo v tej kvadratni realnosti. Treba je zarezati globoko in pustiti, da odteče otroštvo, z njim vsi nezaceljeni spomini in razpoke. Odpustiti preteklosti in se vsak dan znova roditi v življenje. Želeti si več, kot bi lahko doživeli, poljubiti več ustnic, kot bi jim bi lahko bili zvesti. Širiti roke globoko proti nebu in se predati čez svoja drobna telesa. Biti več pomenka z dovršnimi stavki, s klicaji namesto rokavov. Se zavestno zapreti pred vsemi dvomi, odpreti vsa okna in prezračiti vsa podstrešja, poljubiti žalostna lica, upogniti vse kote in krajce v okrogle oble, stiskati roke in poljubljati zemljo za generacije, ki bodo prišle za nami. Nikoli do konca spoznati, zakaj prav ti, zakaj prav jaz. Small space in the middle of town for me and you, where we can be truly us. Small space where you can hide when the sea becomes too choppy, when sharks swim too close to your head. Small space in the form of an island or a geyser, a lovely living room with plenty of sand. There we would be, the same as years ago. We would paint the white walls with our own cities, our roads and streets. We would make up our own rules and laws. There we would be, pure, little and witty. We would do and feel everything we want, perfectly free and fearless. We would carry this bubble with us, and whenever it is too loud, too hot or too serious, we would simply pull it out and be there again, together.
Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget Stigma platform. I have one last question for both of us, and maybe you can start, Michaela. Which fruit or vegetable would you like to be if you could choose?
I actually was blueberry.
Hey.
In a sense that, I was in a sports team that was called blueberries.
Oh wow, nice.
But now I will choose these small tomatoes because I really like to eat it with everything.
Yeah,
Like,
they are
yeah.
really good.
And you?
I was also thinking, but I'm not sure how is it called in English. Um, it's red, um, and it's like, um, do you maybe know Rdecha pesa?
Beetroot.
Beetroot, yes.
Yes.
I would be a beetroot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why?
It's really interesting. I actually didn't like it so much as I was a child, because uh, I knew beetroot only the one that was in a jar with vinegar,
Yeah.
and then my grandma brought me when I was studying in Koper, the real like beetroot that you had to cook, and I was so like surprised, and I really liked it, and
Yeah.
the color, and yeah. Uh, I actually made with my dad a vegan something with beetroot. Like I put beetroot and tofu and mixed it with walnuts and some other spices. And then I made like a big, like I shaped it and cover it with um, something, and then I baked it. Okay. Next thing going on is the last poet for today's episode, and this will be Slonely poet. I'm really excited for this. I just got. I was like scrolling down on Instagram profile and saw these really nice and good poems. So tune in and listen to this poem.
I am a white woman, crooked in half on sunrise, my blood be entranced with magic when the moon shines. A broken ribcage of a bird who sang for the last time. You don't recognize me 'cause my skin pops with glow. During the summertime I stay hot and ready like I came out the oven with my tongue hot and steady. I be spiritual to the kinful queen, never had sugar like mine. See, I shine like diamonds in the sky, like the women before me, still I rise. I be like a halo to broken man who was fallen angel, be the beat that skips in his heart when he bleeds for me. You could call me a prodigy who has mastered self-love for the first time, and honestly, it feels good to love myself for the first time. So watch me break into a sunflower, and my head tilts towards the sun and absorb its light eye and the environment of what it means to be burn bright me. I am a damn queen, so when you see me, bow down and kiss me at the feet. I'm sitting on the throne made of broken hearts, my crown, bones of the first girl who was supposed to love me. Years I was wishing my mom would accept me. I am a lost girl who has escaped her way from Neverland. These wings took flight and carried me back home to the motherland, so I could be rebirthed and shaped to the ocean. But this is the resurrection, returning back inside of me. The galaxy has aligned with me. The prophecy is now fulfilled. In the ink, who am I?
And we're back. Thank you all for contributing. Medeja, Tom Weber, Slonely Poet, and Michaela. It was really nice experience. So yeah, we are slowly going to the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, have a nice celebration of New Year's if you celebrate. If you don't, have a nice end of the year, and see you in January. And don't forget, happy all the rainbows. Bye.
Bye.
All for rainbow.
All for rainbow.
All for rainbow.
All for rainbow.
rainbow.
All for rainbow.